Hello, hello. Testing the sound. Good, the sound's good. Great. I'll start in just a few minutes. Okay, thank you, Mochi. Okay, I'll be back soon. Just need to post that I'm streaming. Can you guys hear the music? Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello, Mochi. Hello, Clark. Hello, Soup. Hello, Boogaboo. Hi, Eder. Hello, Ayla. Welcome to the live stream. Let me know if you can hear everything all good. You hear the music and my voice clearly? Hi, Blue Wolfie. Sound is all good? Perfect. Okay, so I just wanted to make some Valentine's Day things today, because Valentine's Day is coming up real soon. Oh, this music is pretty loud. Let me turn it down a bit. Guys, before we start making the Perler Bead art, I want to show you. I just want to show you something really cool. Look at this. Look at it. It is the BT21 Cha Time bubble tea cups. I got it in the afternoon after I was practicing driving for my driver's test. Let me see if you can see it here. Here's Shuki. This is the BT21 character that Suga created. And then this one is Cookie, which is the one created by Jungkook. Hello Tammy. Hello Karen. Did I try their bubble tea? Yes, this is just a regular pearl milk tea, and it tastes extra delicious because it has these BT21 characters on the cup, which I love so much. Like, I really like their designs, and for once Canada has something that is exclusive. Like, I'm not sure if they released this in the US, but these are pretty cool. And I also, with every 2 large bubble teas that you buy, they give you this purple pocket for the Lunar New Year. See, isn't this so cute? Oh, did I try the special BT21 bubble tea? No, I haven't tried that one yet. Yeah, it's a white grape and peach tea. I have to try it, but I wanted to collect the paper cups first. So I have 2 different versions of these bubble tea cups. I have the one with Chimmy and Mang. And now I have Cookie and Shuki. But yeah, I'll open this up later. Today we're gonna be making these little Valentine's Day hearts. They're super easy to make. You just need like such a small space to make them. And I'm gonna turn them into little keychains so that I can give it to some of the students that I work with as their little Valentine's Day gift. So let me just grab my beads. Okay. Black beads. And red. And I'm gonna use this lighter, brighter red. Hello, Sunny. Hi, Lydia. Alright, let's see. So first I'll start with the black outline. Hi, I was wondering if you could use the shiny ironing paper on regular Perler beads. Oh yeah, you can definitely use the ironing film to make your beads shiny. It works on any type of bead, like whether it's mini beads or the regular size beads. Those ironing films work really well to make them have that shiny glossy look. So I can actually show you when I'm ironing this keychain. And yeah, that's a good idea. It would actually look a lot nicer if it's a shiny finish for the keychains. So we'll do that after finish making hearts. Like, this only takes like probably 5 minutes to do, I think. Like, this one doesn't take too. So I'm gonna be making a whole bunch of them because I have a lot of students in my class. So I think I'll make at least 8 of them, maybe 8 or 9 of them to give out. Where do you buy your Perler Bead supplies? So I haven't bought Perler Bead supplies in a really long time because I've been getting them for free from Art Cal since I visited them, and then they let me take back a whole bunch of supplies. And I'm still using those same supplies that I took from them, or they gifted me a couple years ago, so I haven't bought in a really long time. But back when I was first starting out with perler beading, I bought them from Amazon, from Toys R Us, from in Canada. One of the better places to get it is from Hirschner's, which is this crafting store that has all sorts of different craft supplies. So I used to get most of my beads from there. What's my time now? Now it's 9:39 p.m. So I just finished dinner. I just watched some Attack on Titan. Yeah, it was intense. Valerie, oh, you're making them for your class? Yeah, I am. I'm making these for some of the students that I work with. Okay, so I left a little line here to make a shadow for the heart, and then here there's like just a little kind of a highlight, like a little white spot there. I don't remember if this is exactly... No, this doesn't look exactly like the Minecraft hearts, but I think they're like, I tried to base them off of that, so then yeah, these look really similar to the Minecraft hearts. Hi, Shuggy. Okay, I forgot to tell you guys, I also need white beads. So if you are also perler beading with me, make sure to grab white as well. How much time has it been? It's only been like 10 minutes? Okay. Yeah, see, this one's really fast. We already made one heart. And then I have to do maybe 8 or 9 more. Okay, so one heart is all done. We can iron this guy. And then afterwards, when I make more hearts, I'll show you how I make like a mass production line. How many am I making? I'm trying to make at least like 8 or 9 so I can give them to the students in my class. So I'm not a teacher or anything. I'm just a teacher's assistant, and I work at a kind of like a charity, a nonprofit organization. And they specialize in supporting people with developmental disabilities. So I help out a little bit with like teaching the lessons and just helping out the main teacher. And I feel like they really like crafting, so if I make them a little keychain with a heart on it, I think they would appreciate that. So now we have, this is the masking tape method. Flip it over. Make sure it doesn't fall apart. And then, boom. We are ready to iron. So, this is my iron, if you guys are not familiar. Then I turn it on to setting number 3, or the very middle setting, polyester. And then we'll just have to wait for it to heat up. But in the meantime, let's see, what else are you guys saying? TJ, my time is 10:40. Oh, okay, 1 hour apart. So Lucas. Hi Cutie Crafts, I just made some 5 Nights at Freddy Perler Bead projects with my friend. Took 12 pegboards for 3 projects. Wow. I don't even know if I have that many pegboards. I only have I only have 8 pegboards, so you have so many. That's a lot of boards that you need for that project. Animatronics from the 4th game. So I've never played 5 Nights at Freddy's. I've seen gameplay of it before, but I don't really have a good idea of what it's about. I know there's a lot of jump scares, but it would be cool to try that game out one day. I don't play a lot of horror games, but I love getting scared. Actually tonight I'm gonna be playing. Well, I don't know if they're still gonna be there, but one of my friends invited me to play Phasmophobia, which is like a ghost hunting game, and it's usually you can play with 2 to 4 people or by yourself, and by yourself is really scary. So I usually play with my friends, so we usually have a team of 4. But that's one of the only scary games that I play. But I always hear good things about 5 Nights at Freddy's, so I definitely have to look into that one day. Bubble tea break. Snail mail time with Joyce. Hello from Las Vegas. This is making me want to go make some Perler Bead creations now. Yes, of course, if you have your beads with you, if you have time right now, this is what this live stream is. It's a chance to make some Perler Bead creations together. Could you do a Minecraft cat tutorial? That is on my list of Minecraft projects to do. I have to decide which color cat I want to do. And also I need to still find the actual Minecraft cat in my world so that I can tame it and then put it in my house as a little house cat. Kem, never tried bubble tea. Heard it's good. Yes, you need to try bubble tea. It's really good. And in some places people call it boba, but I always call it bubble tea. So yeah, definitely grab some bubble tea and yeah, give it a taste. You don't have to put like bubbles in it like the tapioca. You can also put jelly or pudding. What else can you put? Or sago, which is like mini tapioca. But yeah, you definitely need to try it. I am a strong advocate for bubble tea. Philip, saludos desde Chile. Chile. Oh, you guys speak Spanish over there, so what do I remember? I don't remember my Spanish. Espero que tenga un buen día, Philip. That's all I remember. Hope you have a good day, Philip. I'm jelly of your BT21 bubble tea. Yes, it's Canada exclusive, so I'm really happy to have this. Oh, Kem, you were Kima Gamer. Yes, I definitely remember you. I remember that username, so yeah. Good to know that you changed it. Now I'll remember it's you. So glad to see you're still making content. Yeah, I'm surprised I'm still making it I've been making for so long and still going. Still trying my best. Hi Yasmin. Karen, oh, I'm from Mexico. Oh, hello Karen. I don't know, my Spanish isn't that great. I only learned it for 1 year in university, and I don't really remember too much of it. Let's see, what can I say in Spanish? Hola a todos. Me llamo Victoria. E what do I want to say? Boy, boya, boya. I want to say I'm going to show you how to make perler beads. I don't know how to say it. Yes, mochi. If you never had bubble tea, try it. Yep, gotta try it. Do your 3D, do your Minecraft 3D tutorials work with aqua beads? Oh, I don't know, because I've never tried it. I still have some aqua beads, but like I don't think I have enough to make a 3D project. But that's a good question. I should try it out to see if it would work. I think it might be a little more fragile if you're making 3D creations with aqua beads, but you can try it. Let me know how it goes, because I've never tried it before. Kem. Oh, you can translate. You're also a native Spanish speaker. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's great to see lots of Spanish speakers in the chat. Okay. How do I say, today I'm going to show you how to make a heart. Les voy a mostrar cómo hacer perler beads. Oh. I'm so sad that I haven't been studying Spanish since 2020, so I don't remember a lot of it, but I can read it. I just don't know. I never practiced speaking Spanish too much. Like I only practiced the grammar and like writing. So when I was taking my Spanish class in university, I got like one of the only midterms I ever got 100% on in university was my Spanish midterm, and I was so proud of that. But now I forgot so much. I forgot so many of the vocabulary because I don't regularly use it. I'm studying Japanese right now, so right now my brain is remembering all of that. Wait, let me just explain first if any of you guys are trying to follow along with this. So somebody earlier asked, can you use the shiny film on perler beads, on regular perler beads? And of course you can use this ironing film, and it will give it a shiny finish if you have it set on the medium setting. And then yeah, you just go in and iron. How much French do you remember? I don't remember a lot. What can I say? Bonjour, je m'appelle Victoria. I'm blanking. Est-ce que je peux aller aux toilettes? I can remember that. Je ne peux pas parler français parce que je n'étudiais pas français pour beaucoup. That's all I can say. Have you watched Encanto? No, I haven't. I don't know where. Oh wait, no, it's a Disney movie, right? I've heard it's pretty good, but I don't have Disney Plus, so I haven't seen it yet. Oh, Lydia, you're French Canadian. Oh, so you must have really good French, way better than mine. I only learned French from grade 4 to grade 9, and after that I never really touched on it. Oh, but this is a good chance to practice these romantic languages, French, Spanish. I haven't learned Italian. That's also considered one of like the romantic romance, nice sounding languages. Okay, let me just double check this is all fused. Yeah, fused pretty well. Actually, I want to make sure it's like very sturdy and not easily breakable. because if it's swinging on a backpack and being pulled on, it might break. So I want to make sure it's used a little bit extra. That's it. Okay. But I don't want to over iron it either. Okay, I think that's good enough, and then I'll flatten it. And we'll wait for that. So Lucas, I was gonna give you a super chat, but apparently iTunes credit doesn't. Oh, well, thanks for thinking to even give one. It's the thought that counts. So thanks. And it's okay. You don't have to. Oh, Kem. I really want to learn Korean because I just think it's a really beautiful language, but it looks so complicated. Yeah, Korean is definitely a really cool language to learn too. I learned the alphabet, the Korean alphabet, in like my last year of high school. But I never actually fully learned a lot of like vocabulary or how to speak it. I can only read it, but I don't understand any of it. So I mean, I can read some words and kind of guess what it means, especially if it's derived from an English word. But yeah, it's a cool language to learn. That's on my list of languages that I want to learn and be able to speak one day. Oh, Lucy, do you make stuff with aqua beads too? I've only made one video where I used aqua beads, but I don't regularly make those. If you're interested, I could do a live stream where I finish using up some of my old aqua beads. It's the same pack from that video that I made on my channel a few years ago. So I can try to make that. But like I still do prefer perler beads because there's no water component to it. I get that the iron is a little bit more dangerous for kids, and the water one would be more suitable for them. But I don't know. I just don't like the sticky component of aqua beads because there's like a layer of glue on all of the beads, so that's how they stick together when you spray the water. But it's like the same concept. Yeah, I was thinking actually. I saw there was an aqua beads set that they were selling that was Demon Slayer themed. So then I would really love to try to copy those patterns using the remainder of the beads I have, but I don't have enough of the peach colored ones for their face. So I don't know if I can. I think I can only make one of the characters. I don't know if I can make too many things with the amount of aqua beads that I have. I just started Korean on Duolingo, not very far in, but it's fun. Oh yes, I have Korean on Duolingo too, but I haven't practiced that enough. I've only been practicing Japanese, and I'm not too far in either, but I've learned so many phrases that are pretty useful while also taking some online classes. I'm just gonna wait for this for maybe just a few more seconds, and then we'll see if it's ready. Okay, should be done. Let's do a little peel. There we go. That is a shiny heart. You can see the difference. This is using a regular matte ironing paper or parchment paper. And this one was using the ironing film. So if the person who asked about the ironing film is still here, this is what it looks like when you use the film. Super shiny finish. Let me see if you can... There we go. Get the light to show. Yeah. Do you have TikTok? Yeah, I do have TikTok. It's the same username, @QDCrafts. I've posted a few on there, but I haven't made too many of those yet. Yeah, and you see this one, there's no shine to it, just matte. I always do like the traditional matte look, but the shiny one is definitely a game changer when you first discover that you can make it like this. Okay, so I need to turn this one into the first keychain. So I have, these are my keychain supplies in this old plastic container. And so to make a keychain, first you need a key ring. These ones I got from the dollar store. And then this is just some keychain chain. I bought this from Amazon a long time ago. It was just this long chain, and then you have to just disconnect wherever you want it to. So I'm gonna make this maybe around this short, and then I need some pliers. Hi Kelly, how was your day? Or how was my day? I had a pretty good day. I was practicing for my driver's test. So I was practicing driving on the highway. Slightly terrifying to drive at 100 kilometers an hour. But like once I practiced a few times, I got it and I wasn't too scared of merging onto the middle lanes. I was supposed to get my my full driver's license back in 2020 before my license expired, but of course it was delayed, and there's like a huge backlog of driver's tests that need to be done, and it took me forever just to book one test. So I really hope I pass on my first try. I am trying to manifest a passing grade to get my full driver's license, because I do not want to go through the booking process again. It's so hard to book a driver's test these days. So another thing you need, I forgot what they're called, but it's these little hoops. I'm trying to find a better one. Yeah, so these things, what do they call them again? Jump rings. These ones are called jump rings. And I made them myself using some wire. Like I wrapped it around a pencil, and then I got pliers, cut it, or not pliers, the clippers, and I cut it, and then these can be used for my keychains. So Let me see how it... So first, there will be one that's connected to the large keyring. There, so the first keyring is attached. And you attach the chain. This can be tricky. Small. And then pull it up. Make sure there's no hole so that it doesn't fall out. Okay. Then I'll take another jump ring. I recently got back into Perler Beads because of you. Thank you for reminding me of the love I had for this art craft. Itai. Oh, that's great to hear. Yeah, thanks for watching my videos, and I'm glad you're having fun with perler beading. From my experience learning Spanish, it has been one of the toughest languages to learn. Oh yes, it has like so many conjugations. I can't remember, like you're saying the same thing. You're saying one thing, like I want to walk. But if you say you walk, or she walks, or we walk, or they walk, they're all different. And you have to remember the conjugations. It's just like French. But because it's just like French, and when I was learning Spanish, I already had some French background, it wasn't too hard to memorize how to conjugate. But compared to a language like Chinese, which doesn't have that kind of conjugation system, yeah, it can be pretty hard. Still, yeah, I love learning all sorts of languages. And I don't know if I can learn Japanese to a good enough level. I'm not sure what I would learn next. I know I should be learning Chinese because it's my own family's language, but I've learned it a lot before, so I like to have some like new languages to learn. Try to just get this to go together, maybe. Okay, there we go. Now we just, I like to turn the connecting point, this part, inward so that it's hidden within the bead. There, a cute little heart keychain that you can give to your Valentine, or to whoever, your friends, your classmate, your mom, your dad, whoever. Yeah, looks pretty good. Pretty sturdy. That's how you can make your own keychains. Hi Queenie, hi Bethany, hi Mariana. Hi Mariah, hi Jazzy. I'm learning Spanish and I have a lot of fun with it. I understand a lot more than I can speak. Yes, I have a similar experience. I can kind of understand or read Spanish from the 1 year that I learned it, but if you ask me to speak it, I would be like, I would completely blank. Because speaking is so much different than just reading and just knowing the words. Yeah, it's the speaking part is always the hardest for me. Okay, I think I'm gonna start making. Let's see. I'll show you guys how I do mass production. I don't usually have to make so many of the same things, because usually like all my projects I just make it once, and I don't have to like mass produce it or anything, because it's not like I'm selling them or anything. But because I want to give these out, I'll have to bring out the bead pen. Carlos, you really understand it? I don't understand that much. I can understand a little, like the most basic Spanish, like kindergarten level maybe. And I sometimes I surprise myself with like, oh, I actually understand a little bit of what they're saying when somebody's speaking Spanish, but generally I'm still a complete beginner. And I can watch Dora and I can finally understand her, but like I don't understand real conversational Spanish because they speak really fast, and I can't follow when it's too fast. Which one of your favorite Perler Bead designs do you like? I get this question all the time, and I feel like I always give a different answer because it depends on my mood. What kind of Perler Bead project I like. Like, it depends how I'm feeling. But right now, my favorite Perler Bead project, if you ask me, is... Okay, I just made a Growlithe and Arcanine in my last live stream. Those two up there, like those two right now are my favorite because I really like how they turned out. But if you ask me another time, it'll be something different. And if you watch previous live stream, I probably said something else, like the axolotl or the turtle or something. So yeah, it depends on my mood. So that's my favorite is Growlithe and Arcanine for this stream. Queenie, how about French? French, like when I listen to it, it sounds familiar to me. Like it feels familiar, like not like completely like a foreign language to me because I learned some of it in elementary school. But if you were to ask me to translate what they're saying, I cannot do that. Like it's the same with Cantonese. Right now, when I'm at work, all of my coworkers, they speak Cantonese with each other. And I can understand what they mean. Like I can understand what they want from me. Or like if they're asking for something, I can understand. But I don't understand fully what they are saying exactly. Yeah. I need to work on all of the different languages that I once learned but don't remember. But my most fluent language, of course, is English, and then my second most fluent would be Mandarin. And then third would be Cantonese. Fourth, what would be my fourth best language? I want to say Japanese because I've been learning it a lot. But I don't know if maybe my French. Well, actually no, French I don't think I can speak it too well anymore, but I can at least read it. And then Spanish is still a little fresh in my brain, but still I'm completely out of practice. I still have my Spanish textbook, so I can review it. If I have time to review it, I think I could speak it, or if I had time to prepare a script to say in Spanish, I could do it. But if you want me to just make up something to say in Spanish right now, I don't think I can do it. Así es, aunque tiene palabras que aún no entiendo, pero es un idioma divertido. Palabra, like it's familiar to me, some of the words, but if you want me to fully translate that, I don't think I can. And I'm only like, there's like certain, I don't know how to say like present future tense, or I don't know a lot of the tenses. Like I can only do present tense, I think, for Spanish. Oh, así es. What does that mean again? I forgot. There's so many things that I learned, but I forgot. Así es. That okay, copy to Google Translate. Yeah, that's the thing, to copy to Google Translate. Idioma is language. Yeah, Karen, it amazes me as well that there's a lot of Spanish speakers in the chat. Does the bead pen work that well? You have to shake it once in a while and just aim as best as you can. But when you do get a good flow with it, like it does work pretty well. See, like this is a pretty good. This one's good, yeah. Oh, perfect. I was just able to fit through. Sometimes it'll go off track, but it's good. I also agree it's hard when you know a little bit of a lot. Yes, when you know a little bit of a lot of languages, you start mixing things up. Especially like if they're like Latin-based languages. Is it called Latin-based? No, I don't actually know. I'm not sure. But like the ones with conjugations, those kind of languages, like French, Spanish, Italian. Those ones are so easy to mix up with each other. Google Translate coming. Your patterns are so awesome. Found yourself on Pinterest. Oh, you found myself on Pinterest. That's great to hear. I wasn't sure if it was worth like posting things on Pinterest, or maybe other people posted me on Pinterest, but like that's awesome. Thanks for joining the stream. Azurite. How much did you pay for the bead pen? So I bought this many years ago, before things got so expensive. So this was $5 maybe in Canada. But now I think if you check Amazon.ca now, it's at least $10, I think. Not quite sure, but I just remember this was pretty cheap, but now it's a little bit more expensive. I'm not sure how much it would cost in the US though. But back then these things were super cheap. I probably got this in 2015 or 16. But it's pretty useful when you want to do these outlines. It just doesn't look too nice for time lapses, so I don't use it in my actual videos. But for making things off camera, it's been super useful for me. Ooh. Hi, Elena. Oh, Nestor, you're Mexican and you speak Spanish as a second language. Oh, cool. I wish I learned Spanish when I actually visited Mexico. Like that would have been really useful and more immersive when visiting the country. And it's always nice to like speak to local people and be able to ask people things about their home. But back then I wasn't learning. I never learned Spanish. Oh, this thing's a bit stuck. See, with the pen, I made 6 outlines so quickly. Ooh. Bubble break. Hi, I like your nails. Thank you. I painted them just today. They're the Hollow Taco. This is the pastel rainbow collection. I only have that one set. Hold on, let me see if I can show. Can you see? Blurry. Focus. Yeah, I just alternated pink and red for Valentine's Day. So this one, the red one. Oh, I forgot what she called it. It's like, oh, I forgot the name of it. Let me tell you the name. It's from Hollow Taco. So it's this one. Ooh. Focus. Focus on me. Okay, this is the Hollow Taco red, which is called Coral Chaser. And then focus. This is the pink one, called Pink Fizz. How much have you spent on beads and bead supplies? You have tons of beads. Back when I was first starting out with perler beading, I think every time I bought some new bags of beads, it would be like $100 because I wanted to make sure I was buying enough supplies, and then also because I had to pay shipping, it was like $11 shipping. I didn't want to buy something for just like $5, so I wanted to make sure to buy as many supplies as possible. So every new order I made back when I was still buying the perler bead supplies was around $100, and I think I did that maybe three or four times. So like my initial investment in all these perler beading supplies, maybe around 300, 400. Yeah, that's maybe lower. I think maybe 200 to 300. It sounds more reasonable. And then all of the other supplies that I got, like the bead wall behind me, I got all of that for free from Art Cal because they were so nice to invite me to visit their factory. After I told them I was curious about their warehouse, and then they gave me a whole bunch of free beads, and I haven't really bought any supplies since then. How long have you been doing perler beads? I've been doing this for like 10 years. I haven't been making videos for that long, but I've been making these crafts for 10 years. Sometimes this pen, it's like, it doesn't go out properly. When you shake it up a bit, it'll work. I think I'll do some separate. I'll do these. Yeah, I'll do a whole row for pink, and then a whole row for this bubble gum, and a whole row for red. And that should be enough. Ah. The peg. There we go. What kind of beads are your favorite? So my favorite type of beads are art cow beads and perler beads. They're both pretty good, but art cow just has more colors, so I definitely love their entire mini bead collection. I don't have their entire midi bead collection yet, but because of their really extensive line of colors, I really like art cow a lot. But the quality of perler beads are really good, and they were the first type of beads I used, so both of those are my favorite brand of beads. I haven't tried Hama beads, which is the one you can get in Europe. I don't think it's pretty hard to get it in Canada, so I still haven't tried those. And then any other bead that is not perler or art cow, like the IKEA Pizla beads, or the ones you find at Walmart, the melty beads. I look at their quality and they're not thick enough, so that makes them really easy to break when you fuse them. And so I don't really like using those. I just use pretty much art cow and perler. Are any of you guys making the heart along with me? I'm just curious. Or are you making something else? Or just relaxing? What's your favorite Pokemon? See? What did I answer last time? I said Squirtle, Vaporeon, Pikachu, of course. I like Froakie, Litten. Growlithe is also very cute. Have you tried using the art cow beads in the pen? Does that work? And I would make it with you, but I don't have extra beads up. So art cow beads definitely. I'm using art cow beads right now. Actually, these are art cow beads. So yeah, they work in the pen. Yeah, and oh yeah, and yeah, don't worry if you're not making it with me, but maybe one day, if you have some extra beads, you can craft along during the live stream. Mochi, you're making something else? Okay. Karen doing homework. Oh, I hope this isn't disrupting your concentration. I'm making your bubble tea project. Oh, nice. That was a project from a long time ago too. Now I think I'll start with the red ones, because I have that here with me right now. It's so kind of you to make gifts for your students, so That's so nice of you to say. Yeah, I really love working with my students, and well, they're not exactly like students, like they're learning in a class. It's kind of like just a program, like a day program, for adults with developmental disabilities. So yeah, it's been really fun working with them. And I wish one day I could show them how to make perler bead crafts, because they really like doing these little craft projects. And yeah, I would love to show them how to make these crafts one day if their like main teacher lets me. I'm just a teacher's assistant, so I don't really develop whatever they're learning. I just facilitate the programs. Like I just go through the PowerPoints with them. I might make some hearts with my fuse beads as well. Yeah, go for it. They're really great for Valentine's Day coming up. I'm working on canvas with Posca pens. I'm glad to finally catch you on live. Oh, that's great, Bethany. I'm not sure what Posca pens are, but that sounds really interesting. And I've never really had experience working on canvas. It sounds really hard for me. So I hope your project goes well. Now using the pen is really hard when you're trying to fill in the inside of the outline sometimes. Like you have to aim it so that it goes to the right place. And sometimes it goes like that. See? And I have to like move it. But I think maybe overall it would still be faster than tweezers. I'm not sure actually. Maybe I should do a test on that and compare. Is it faster to use your fingers to put the beads on the board, or is the pen really shaped? Oh, Posca pens are a pen but with acrylic paint. Oh. I've never heard of them, but I'll search them up after. Okay, actually, let me just put the white on first. I think that's easier. White beads. Then it may be easier to in with the pen. Okay, let's hope this can be. Oh, actually, if I angle it this way, it might stir. Nope. Yeah. Oh, it's already 10:33. I don't know if I have time to play Phasmophobia with my friends. Do you use any different melting technique or iron when you have small projects versus big projects? I do not have any different techniques when it comes to the, like, whether it's big or small. I kind of, yeah, it's always the same. It's just the medium setting, and I make sure it's in a circular motion when I'm ironing. Of course, with smaller projects, it's a lot faster to melt everything. And with mini beads, if you're making with mini beads instead of the regular size beads like these, I have to set it to a lower heat setting. But other than that, the melting technique is pretty much the same, or whether it's like a big or medium project. Oh, but actually, for really big projects, like, actually, let me show you. For a really big project, like one of these, that is like bigger than my face. Sometimes I like to, well, first of all, I always use the masking tape method with this. I always have to, and this one this was the first time I ever used the masking tape method, and I poked holes in each of the beads because I was just learning how to do it, but later on I found out like it doesn't affect it too much, and it took way too much time to poke a hole in every single bead. But with these larger ones, I did turn up the heat setting to one step higher, to number 4 on my iron, so a little hotter, so that it melts faster. I don't know, with more beads, I feel like a hotter setting would help it be more even. But it's been a long time since I made something this big. But like with the 2D, the small 2D projects, and the 3D Minecraft figures, I always just iron it. Heat setting number 3, polyester, circular motions, and it's not like I don't have much of a different technique when it comes to ironing. Yeah, they're all pretty much, you just do the same thing. Let me see, now I have to get bubble gum. I'm using this bubblegum pink. Hello, quick question for the Axolotl 3D project. I tried doing it, my entire face board, or it got over melted. So like, do you mean the face piece? Or are you talking about the pegboard? If you over melted like the beads, then yeah, you'll have to make it again. You'll have to start over, because over ironing will cause the beads to be too flat, and then it's really hard for it to click together. So always make sure to iron so that the thickness of the bead is still not too, it's not too thin, right? Like you have to make sure, hold on, let me see, like around this thick, which is I always iron until it's around 0.3 to 0.4 centimeters. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 to 4 millimeters. I usually iron to this thickness. If it's too thin, then you'll have to start over. And yeah, just make sure to turn your heat setting a little lower if it's melting too fast. And just keep trying, and maybe make a few test pieces first before you iron your main project. Like make a few, like you can try making a heart like this and then practice your ironing first before you iron the 3D puzzle pieces. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is blue. Zuko, the last backbender. I need to make these and give them to my friends. Yeah, this would be such a great little Valentine for your friends. Hi, William. And then, oh, Mochi asks, are you asking some tips for mini beads as well? Mini beads, one of the tips I have for that is, instead of using masking tape for that, use Scotch tape. I haven't done a mini bead stream yet, but when I do, you'll see me using this kind of Scotch tape because it's easier to maneuver and less likely for the mini beads, because they're so small, less likely for them to move. Okay, let me... Oh, I have to get another darker color. I forgot what this type of pink... Yeah, I forgot what this type of pink is called, but it's a slightly darker than the bubblegum pink. So I will use that as the shadow. And then, okay, yeah, for mini beads, iron setting has to be very low. Silk setting, the delicate setting, would be best, because then you make sure it's not too hot. And yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah, and mini beads, it's also a situation where you always want to use masking tape to take it off of the pegboard. Should I try ironing these 9 hearts directly on the board? Maybe to show you that it's possible. I don't know if I'll make a mistake and ruin them, but hopefully nothing bad happens. Do you have any tips on how to get the tape good on the beads before flipping? Because mine always falls apart. Oh, so... if it falls apart easily, maybe your tape is not strong enough. Or too old. But what I like to do is... I get my tweezers and I rub it. I rub the tape so that I make sure it's touching each and every one of the beads. But also, what I used to do was I got a cardboard and I put it on top and then I flipped. So yeah, get something on top and then flip. William, you made the axolotl in the bucket today out of mini beads. Nice. That one's a really cute sprite to make. I'm so happy that Minecraft came out with axolotls in their worlds, but I haven't found axolotls in my world yet, so I need to search for them and then bring a few back to put in my world, in my like farm property, just to have like a collection of some of the cool animals. How many millimeters does it need to be for the mini beads? Oh, that's a good question. Actually, I've never measured, but let's see. Here, this is Zuko that I made in my avatar video. And you can see, like, compared to the original... Hold on, let me just... Okay, split. compared to the original thickness of the beads, it shouldn't be that far off. If I get a mini bead to show you. Here. So this is the thickness. Let me try to get it closer. Focus, please. Yeah. If you see the thickness of the mini bead compared to the ironed one, it's maybe 1 millimeter shorter. And that's what I would consider a pretty good fuse. Yeah. So like you'll know when it's over ironed if you just the thickness. So here, actually, this is a super very over ironed mini bead sprite I made. It's a bookmark, that's why I made it so flat. But see, like this is too flat. It's like so thin. There's like no thickness to it. But that's because I want it to be like that, like a bookmark. But if you want to make a mini bead 3D project, like one of these guys, you can't have it too thin or else it won't work. Let's go, Zuko. The back, what does the back bender mean? Why is the Zuko the back bender? Hi, Leonardo. I remember you. You have the Killua profile picture. William, you're very nice. Thank you for the tutorials. Thank you for watching the tutorials. I'm glad you like them. And thanks for joining the live stream. I'm still pretty new to streaming. And I want to do it more often because it's pretty fun and I don't have to worry about editing anything. So it's nice to see people in the chat and checking out the stream, Perler beading with me, or doing your homework, whatever. Okay, we'll finish third row. I think a good tip if you have one of these bead pens, when you're shaking it, just shake it like this and it will go into the slot. Leonardo, your birthday is on Valentine's Day. Happy early birthday. You saw a bunch of vids about Zuko talking about how he's the last back bender, and I think it means he gets a bunch of girls or something like that, but I know that Sokka is another back bender. I don't know what that means. I am very out of the loop with that. I don't know what that means. Like when I watched Avatar, I was like 7 years old back then. There wasn't like social media or like Instagram or these things where you could share your collective interest for Avatar. Like I didn't even have a phone, and yeah, because I was like 7, so like there was never these fandoms that you could be part of. And now that Avatar is popular again, like there's so many I don't know anything about how the fandom is like. Okay, now for the final row, pink beads. This is just light pink. And in my original one, I gave it like a bubblegum shadow, but I feel like that might be a little... It doesn't really match it. So I think I'm gonna try to find another type of pink. I found the... I don't know if this would work. It says S19. It is a different shade of pink. Like, do these two go well together? I don't think they will mind. Do you sell your beads ever? No, I've never sold any of my... Well, I've sold them for charity, like when I was fundraising. But I've never sold any of my projects because I feel like the whole point of my channel is to teach people how to do it themselves and to create it at home. So I don't know. I've never tried selling them. Yeah, I just make them and then turn them into YouTube videos, and then I keep them for myself. So everything, like I have just one of each. I've never made a second one of them. Unless I gave it to friends or something. Or in this case where I'm making multiples of these, I'm just giving them away. But the only time I ever sold some Perler Bead projects was in my grade 10 year. I had a project where you had to be... It was for civics. And you had to do a project where you had to contribute to society in some way. Because it was teaching us young kids how to be a good citizen, how to help the world in any little way you can. So I did a project on helping my local SPCA, so like the animal shelter. And so I made a whole bunch of little cat and dogs using my Perler beads. Actually, I have one of the samples. So I made these little guys. These little cat and dog magnets. I sold them for maybe $1 or $2, like a donation, and then as a donation. So then I would go to my friends in high school and say, "Oh, I'm raising money for the animal shelter. If you donate $1 or $2, I'll give you one of these." Yeah, and then I raised like $90 for my local SPCA, which is like $, but for a kid, that's a lot of money. And even now, $90 is a lot of money, especially for a little kid who was able to... Well, not a kid, I was like a teenager, but my teacher was like, "Oh, that's a lot of money. Good job on your project." Yeah, so that's the only time I ever sold Perler Bead, my Perler Bead projects. Your camera setup is really nice for this. I've been impressed with your organization and beadroom setup. Thank you, Fuchsia. I've definitely upgraded the setup over the years. Used to be a major Avatar fan, and I watched so many videos, it's crazy, but now I'm like not really watching a lot since my friend introduced me to anime. Actually, that was exactly the pathway that I took in 2020. Since we had lockdown and everything, I revisited Avatar The Last Airbender because I had it on DVD, and I finally had time to binge watch TV show instead of focusing so much on school. And then after I finished Avatar, I started watching a whole bunch of anime. And now I have so many different shonen animes that I absolutely love. Or is it called shonen anime or shoujo? Like they're animes that are targeting young boys. So like those really action type, like My Hero Academia, Naruto, Hunter x Hunter, Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, like those kind of really action fighting shows with a young male character, and then you watch their development. Like I really like watching those kind of action fighting shows. Kitty Crafts, do you have a PC? Yes, I do have a PC. It's what I use for gaming with my friends. It's just not in my studio room. In this room, I use an iMac. And yeah, I'm actually streaming off of this iMac. Like I'm always worried if it's able to handle streaming, but so far it's okay. Sometimes I think there's a bit of lag, but yeah, I have both a PC and an iMac that I can use. But most of the time I'm on my iMac because I'm editing using Final Cut Pro. Okay, one last heart, we'll be done. Oh, Zuko would have bought 10 of my Perler Bead projects that I did for fundraising. Yeah, I wish like if back then I maybe started an online shop for fundraising and selling my bead projects for that animal shelter project, then maybe I could have raised a bit more. Hello, Nate Leonard. Queenie, you made a pencil holder. Put some stuff in there, like a pencil case, pens, and the little kids love it. Oh. Yeah, did you make the pencil holder from the video that I made with like the Game Boy pencil holder? That was a good project. When I first designed the this here, let me show you. Did you make this thing? I've seen some people make this pencil holder, like recreate it, and it looks like they did a really good job. And I still use this all the time, see, to hold a bunch of pens. And we're done. The 9 hearts. 9 should be enough for all the students, I think. Oh, I have to preheat my iron again. Oh no. I'll also show you guys how to fix a broken bead spread. Like this one, the tail is it snapped. But it's still hanging by a little piece, so I can show you how I fix these kinds. I hope I can do it. But I'll do that after I iron all of these. But we're done making the Valentine's Day hearts. Oh, thanks for joining the stream, Fuchsia. Bye. Zuko the Last Backbender. You are a crazy Avatar fan. You want to change your avatar or like your username? Nah, it's okay. Keep it as Zuko the Last Backbender, then I'll remember it forever. Melody cool. Oh, Melody, OMG, you should make a pen case. I've thought about that. I've thought about making a pencil case using Perler Beads, but I need to like figure out the mechanism for opening it, or if it's just like a regular 3D like jigsaw box. I haven't thought about it, but I have, yeah, I had a general idea of trying to make an opening pen case. I just don't know how to do it yet or what design. Oh, thanks for the compliment, Zuko. Nate Leonard, cool hearts. Thanks, Nate. Are you done with college? I went to university, and yes, I finished in 2020. I graduated with a Bachelor of Science. I haven't had a official graduation. Like, I haven't had a graduation ceremony yet. I'm still waiting for that day to come when I can walk down and receive a fake diploma, like, you know, when they roll it up, but it's not actually your diploma and they give it to you. Yeah, I wish one day I can do that for university. But so far, there is a very huge backlog of graduates who need to do that. So I think by the time I get a graduation ceremony, I will have graduated at the same time as the class of 2023. But, you know, as long as I get to like at least walk the graduation aisle, whatever you call it, I think I would be really happy if they could do that for us 2020 grads and the 2021 grads. And maybe the 2022 grads will get it, but who knows? We'll see how it goes. Hi, Christelle. You made my Minecraft chicken. Oh, great. That's another chicken added to our Minecraft chicken army. Next time, can you make all of your favorite foods you like? Oh, that's a good idea. I don't know what to make though. I'll have to think about that. I've already made like the cutie minis foods. Some of those include my favorite foods. But I could make some more. Okay, let's try to iron directly on the pegboard for this one, just to show you what happens during the process. The board might bend a little bit, which is normal, and I'll show you how I deal with that. Alright, so can't really look at the chat right now because I really need to focus when I'm ironing directly on the board. But once you put your iron down, like try to keep it down. Do not move it up, because then if the film moves up, like goes up a little bit, it will move the beads along with it because it's fused onto the film, and then that can lead to some problems. I'm also trying not to stay in one spot for too long. Otherwise could lead to some over ironing. So yes, this is a lot, it's a lot riskier. Iron directly on the board. I have to be careful that none of the beads misplace themselves. And it's even more crucial that you make sure that each bead is fused together when you do the flip. Some of them might come off. Ooh, see this one, this little bead, just down, move it back. Now I'm just working on individual hearts, because now they all have a little bit of fusing together. Okay. Oh. It's a little blurry. I didn't realize it's blurry. Oh, okay, now it's okay to lift it up because I made sure most of the beads are fused. Okay. I can already, I can feel, yeah, I'm not sure if you can see, but I can feel that the board is bending. It's warping upwards, so I'll show you how I reverse that after I finish using most of these. Oops, I think, okay, the middle one I ironed it a bit too much. This very middle one, it's a bit over ironed, but okay, it's gonna be a keychain anyway, so it's not like we need to click them together with other pieces. Okay. See, with ironing directly on the board, it can be a bit more uneven because you have to worry about making sure all of the beads are not moving. Then now we can do the flip. Flip up. Okay. One bead just popped out, but that's okay. We can sit here. Then I'll just iron the other side anyway. Okay, let me... I should I should first make sure all the beads on this side are fused, and then I'll fix that one heart where the tip, the apex of the heart fell off. What are you guys talking about? No se habla de Bruno. We do not speak of Bruno. I've heard that. Is that are you talking about Encanto? Is that from Encanto? I see so many people say we do not speak of Bruno. Now I need, like, I'm curious what that means. Why do we? Why? ¿Por qué no se habla de Bruno? I look away from the chat for like 5 minutes and I already don't know what is going on. We don't talk about Bruno in all caps. I don't know who Bruno is. You guys are talking about Encanto, right? I need to watch the movie. Actually, I think one of my friends just watched it today. I need to get Disney Plus. Well, this actually looks so nice. This kind of color is like a gradient. All right. So now you see, this is how you do direct fuse on the board. Oh, I forgot to tell you, with this pegboard, if it kind of warped upward, you have to push it down like this and let it cool facing down. That's what I always do to make sure it doesn't stay warped. And then it somehow just goes back to being pretty flat. But yeah, it is an issue with the warping. But it only happens with, like, the warping is really bad with clear pegboards. That's why I only ever iron directly on these kind of solid color pegboards. Bye, Zuko. Thank you for joining the stream. Watch Ron too if you get Disney Plus, and Luca. I also heard good things about Luca. Oh, if I get Disney Plus, will I be able to watch Wizards of Waverly Place? I need to watch that show again. Okay, one more. Need to do one more little check on all the beads, make sure they're fused. Go to your friend's house to watch Bruno. I haven't visited my... Actually, I've never visited my friend's house before. But I'm not sure if they're comfortable with guests. Like, I haven't invited anyone to my house in years. Maybe I'll just get Disney Plus a free trial to check it out. Oh my goodness, suddenly the chat is... Are you guys singing the song? Saying all the lyrics? Yeah, he sees your dreams. And feast on your screams. We don't talk about Bruno, no. We don't talk about Bruno. You heal my hand with bread and cheese. We don't talk about Bruno. Seven-foot frame, rats along his back. Yes, let's please. I need a watching Kanto. Yes, please. He told me I grow gut, and just like he said. Oops, my cat fell. Oh no! Look what happened. My cat lost its tail. I can try to fix this. You said that all my hair would disappear and I don't know this part. You have Discord? If so, maybe we can watch it all together. Oh, yes, I've been thinking about like doing some sort of Discord channel. Is that legal to watch something together like that? I don't know. Oh my gosh, the emo turtle! Thank you so much for the super chat. Oh my god, thank you. That's so nice of you. Hey, you got me into pixel art and having fun with it. Sadly, the arcade set I bought had no pegboard and sex. Oh, either way, hi emo turtle. Thank you for the super chat. I'm glad you're getting into pixel art. Oh, and you need a pegboard. Yeah, for sure. It sucks if you don't have one of those, cause that's the main thing you need to start a project. Yeah, but thanks again. Yeah, that's really generous of you. And I love your username. It's very ominous. The emo turtle. I love turtles. Can you show how to make a Mickey Mouse pumpkin? I'm not sure how to do that. But I guess if it's just 2D, maybe I could. Sorry, I'm like in shock again because I got another super chat. The last live stream I did, I got a super sticker. Somebody like sent a super sticker, which is so nice of them, and I didn't know that I had the super sticker function. Now we got a super chat from the emo turtle. It's my second ever like one of these super things. So thank you. Like it really is so nice, and it helps my channel out a lot. Okay, let me just release the hearts. Okay, I have to finish. Actually, I'll show you. Let me put this aside first. I want to show you how I fix these broken sprites. I hope it can work. So I like to get a little piece of tape here. And then there. Now we can fix it. Hopefully. Because there's a magnet on here that I glued on here a long time ago, and wait, I don't know if it will. Well, I can avoid it. See, like, I just do this. And these, I made these using Perler beads because I was running out of my regular Perler beads at the time, and I had a whole bunch of Perler beads. So that's why they're so brittle. But there, that's how you you iron the tail, that side. And then I can iron the other side. Cutie Craft, say something sus. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know what to say. What is that? What's something sus? Sorry, I have no idea what to say. What would be sus? Are you guys still saying Encanto stuff? Isabella, he told me that the dreams would be promised and someday be mine. Oh, not the cat. It's okay, the cat is fixed. See the tail? That's how you fix. That's how you fix a Perler Bead spray if it breaks. It's all good now. And now we have, let me just display this a bit nicer. Oh wait, it should be flipped this way. I think I'll take some time off stream to turn these into keychains. I already showed you guys in the beginning how I made this heart keychain. But these are the 9 Valentine's Day hearts that I will prepare for some of the students I work with. I hope I have enough of these keychains to do this later. Otherwise, I'll turn them into magnets. And in that case, what I usually do, I try to... Do I have any more of those? Oh. I don't have any here, but I don't have like a pack. But if I want to turn them into magnets, I glue one of these little button magnets onto it. So that is how you make some Valentine's Day hearts. That's a lot of Valentine's Day hearts. So if you have a lot of friends or family members, or if you're teachers and you have students, you can hand these out. Very cute. You can make a card with it too, but since I'm just turning these into keychains, I'll just hand them out like this. And they're shiny, so yeah, I think they'll like this kind of glossy look to it. Hopefully it doesn't break. I try to make them as sturdy as possible. Where do you get the plastic film? So these are Art Cal ironing films. So I got them from Art Cal. Yeah, when I figured out, well, I mean not figured out, when I learned from Art Cal that they had these ironing films, and they gave me a whole bunch of these, like I was so happy to finally start making these shiny looking sprites, because especially if I'm making these characters like Zuko here, and having that shine on them, it looks so good. Like I really love that look. Of course the matte look still is nice, but like this just makes it look very fancy, you know? Hi RL Neves, or I think, was your name Ron? Hi again. Thanks, Hera. Nate. Oh, where do you get it? You get it from Art Cal. Yeah, the links, and if you're ever looking for links for supplies that I use, they're always in my description. I also have a coupon code, Cutie Crafts, if you want a discount. Toby, thank you. I've been doing this for 10 years, so I've got lots of practice with these type of things. Alright, so I think... Okay, I'm finished with making the Valentine's stuff for now, because I wanna like take my time with turning them into keychains or magnets. But you can scroll back earlier in the beginning of the live stream to see how I turned this heart into a keychain. It's really easy. You just need the key ring, the jump ring, and the chain. And then boom, you got this cool backpack keychain. But I wanted to see what was inside my Lunar New Year pocket that came with my bubble tea. So I wanna see which character, because each of these red pockets, they come with a coupon and a character card. So if any of you guys like BT21, let's see which character card you get in this. Cutie say hi to cat, and here's some food for the cat. You're giving it a cucumber? Cats are terrified of cucumbers. Have you seen those videos where you put a cucumber beside a cat and it just leaps in the air? I don't know why they're so afraid of cucumber, but it's so funny, those videos. I'm gonna make a blue one for my mom. Oh, that's so sweet. I have a blue one too. I can show you. It's the blue one that I made for another video, for my Valentine's video last year. So hopefully yours turns out really nice. Okay. Let me open the purple pocket to see which character I got. Do you sell it? I don't currently sell anything. I mean, if you're interested in me selling stuff, I mean, let me know, because I don't know, maybe in the future. Okay, let's see who we got. So first it starts out with come on, focus. Oh yeah, this is the back of the card. Like, look at the characters, it's so cute. Okay, so the back, happy 2022. So the coupon I got is a buy one get one 99¢. And the character is, let's see, who is it? Oh my gosh, make sure to focus, please. Camera. Okay, I just put it down here. And the character is, oh, it's Mung. Oh, that's cute. Ooh, okay, so I have to, there's also a code on the back here for me to enter into the, to see if there's any, like, if I won any prizes. Let me just open up the app. This is not sponsored, by the way. I could only wish for Chatime to sponsor me. But yeah, I love that they did this collaboration with BT21. And let me just put in the codes and we can see if we won anything. And I'll show you like what the redemption thing looks like. Okay, let me, come on. See, insert code below for a chance to win BT21 prizes, and let's redeem. Okay, let's see, what do we have? What did we get? Wishing you luck in the year of the tiger. Please play again. Our BT21 prizes are only available. Oh, okay, we didn't get anything, but that was a cute animation, right? Yep, so now I have the Mung card, and then I also, this was the first one I got. I got this last week. This one I got RJ. Yeah, aren't these so cute? They really know how to get my money. Because I didn't drink. I haven't had Chatime in so long, in 2 years. But then once they had the BT21 characters, suddenly I'm drinking Chatime again. What time is it where you are? It is now 11:33 p.m. I was originally gonna play some video games with my friends, but I think I spent too much time on this. They're probably already done. But I wanted to stream it on Twitch, playing the video game, but I don't know if they're still available. Might be too late. So for now, we made these very cute Valentine's Day hearts. Yeah, let's see, what have you guys been thinking about? Oh, I used your axolotl tutorial to make a yellow one. His name is Squish. Oh, that's cute, a yellow axolotl. Yeah, if any of you guys ever recreate your any of my projects and you want to share it with me, you can always tag me at cutiecrafts on Instagram, Twitter, or just send me send me a picture to my email or whatever, because I'd love to see them or feature them in one of my videos. I love to give shout outs to whoever recreated my projects. Sus. Haha, sus. Okay. So I think that's it for the live stream this week. I did 3 live streams in the last 3 weeks. I think that's already an improvement. Like, I've been trying to be more consistent with uploading. So I don't know what video I'll be making for next week, what new tutorial. We'll just have to see. Toby, you have a snowboarding competition tomorrow? Oh, good luck. Snowboarding is so hard. I watched the Olympics snowboarding event yesterday for the women's, and it was intense. Yeah, okay, so I'll see you guys next week, hopefully. If I can stay more consistent with these live streams. It's actually really fun to make these live with you guys, and it's a lot less stressful for me to you know, edit the videos and make thumbnails and all, and do like voiceovers. So hope you enjoyed the live stream. Thank you guys so much for joining it. And I saw you last week or the last 2 weeks. Thanks for coming again. Really appreciate you guys checking out the stream. Bye everyone. Thank you for all of your chats. Thank you to the Emo Turtle for the super chat. Appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time with another cutie craft. Okay. Bye. Have a good night. Good morning, wherever you are. Bye. Bye. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Sarah. Thanks, Toby. Thanks, Mochi. Thanks, Joel, for being here. Bye, guys. Thank you, Karen. Bye-bye. Adios.